Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017. Between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Chris Owings is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today. Harold Reynolds, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
First pitch of the at-bat. A.J. Pollock stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's running toward second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall has a play. 1 out. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Goldschmidt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
This is line to left, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. Walker comes set. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
On the ground, softly towards second. Scope with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out. Digging in, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he is in there. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In the air out toward right field. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in, Adam Duvall, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Tim Beckham. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Squared that one up just a little late. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Mancini has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Striding into the box, Chris Owings. He singled to open up the ball game. And a ball 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
How about it?
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Right fielder, J.D.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jake Lamb is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here.
Scope dives. What a stop. He's out. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Martinez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Adam Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed up.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. 1 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. And the pitch on 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Justin Bohr is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Davis.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Ready for another chance. David Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
David Peralta.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Mancini will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Chris Owens. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Tag, and they got him as he couldn't make it first to third on the base. Digging in for his second at bat. Anthony Rendon.
Fourth for the Orioles, third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock is right there, one down. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The batter,
into the
one,
box now, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Arizona.
Pollock.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So striding in, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Lamb is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now
settling in now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way. Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. A couple of walks for him thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In tied at 93, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. He's singled in
Marte.
2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Chris Owings would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jason Garcia.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 61.
Trying to keep
Jason
the game close.
Garcia.
Here's the pitch. Chris Owings is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
For the Orioles, the second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Walker steps into his windup. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Ready once again, A.J. Pollard. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
A.J. Pollard.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Duvall. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up
Here's
next,
Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Circle change, too low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. So they'll make a matchup movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Adam Duvall.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it to third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Settling in now, Caleb Joseph. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
The center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Randall Delgado takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Delgado.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he bunches it. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. In to score, the runner from second. The relay, and the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Justin Bohr. Couple of walks for him thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Digging in, David Peralta. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
David Peralta.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped foul wide of first. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Nick Ahmed will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Darren O'Day will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle.
Jose Bautista.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Mark Trumbo will come off the bench now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Adam Duvall.
And this one's in the dirt, and he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tim Beckham tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Number 18 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 18.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. And that'll bring in the middle infield. Fielder Ketel Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that misses, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Center fielder,
now at the plate,
11.
A.J. Pollock. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in and looking for more. J.D. Martinez. Brad Brock comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 35.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duvall is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks.